Hey, I think we got her.
What is going on behind the scenes? Is there a team of people that are going after these MPs? Lori has crossed the floor, but what was really in it for her? Welcome back to Moose and Loose. My name's David. Today, the timeline is very clear that there was millions of dollars being sent
Got
up
some
to
stuff
her
going on in
riding
the
in Nunavut.
background.
But was there something personal in it for her? That's what we're going to dig deeper into here. Let's jump into this.
Going to sit here and work on putting everything into the inside.
Process. Look how he responds.
I've come in, I've done some dry brushing already. Got the Bombay in. Now we're going to start loading up the rest of it. I'm pretty sure I got everything pre-painted. I didn't do any wash on the inside because I find it really darkens the inside. And I want to keep myself away from darkening that too much, because you can't really see much in there anyways. If you got to peek in through a little tiny window just to see the work you've done, then that's what you got to do, eh? Alright, now I think before I get too far ahead of myself, one thing that's quirky about these nozzles is this right here. Right, so I got this front glass that's got to go in. It's going from the outside in.
We're going to look at the real reason why she crossed the floor, but first, look at this nonsense. Oh, sir, officer. RCMP, please move. Please. Thank you. You're all standing up. There you go.
And for some reason, I still don't get to see a chat on my feed here.
This should be against the law. This needs to change. Now, Lori says there's multiple reasons why she's crossing the floor. We've got Canada Proud posting this.
Which I really don't get. For some reason,
for linguistic education in Nunavut. January 30th, $250 million to build 750 homes.
I should be able to get the chat, so I might shut down for a moment and go see if I can't get this chat going.
February 19th, $228 million for a series of projects in Nunavut. March 4th, $6 billion in trade and infrastructure funding.
So I could at least monitor in case anybody's talking to me. Or if any of these are even out there, which might not be. I'm not sure. I'm still trying this out. In the meantime, I'm going to keep on plugging away here. I'm going back and forth and starting my other camera as well. So we can do the main video. I'm going to start that up just to show this part. I think I've been fitting this one enough now that we can seal it in. Normally I don't dig into family members, or I don't bring up family members, but it's important in this case because it's relevant. We have this release here from Nunavut RCMP. This is back from December 30th, 2024. Blood dabs on the bottom there.
This RCMP report, we see none other than 27-year-old Robin Inuit. Now, who is this?
Just spinning around and trying to get some dabs down inside that. Hide it up here on the top a little bit. There we go. I'll give her another one up on top here. I mean, I got some lighter colors in there, like I said, so that hopefully that will help highlight a little bit when you try and peek in through the windows and see what's going on in here. I've been debating whether or not I wanted to install lights, because I haven't done a model with lights in it in that 170 and that 172 scale. That would actually help show all the work you put in doing things like the cockpit. Get another couple of good looks at it here before we seal it all up. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's get the forward deck in there. This is a different build method for me this time, and I think I'm going to stick with it, because I have been build a lot of this stuff inside the model, and it can be tricky, especially when it comes to painting. If you go deck by deck, especially on the heavy bombers, you can get some good detail, and you're not rubbing into everything else like that. I always smudging and doing all sorts of stuff. All right, let's do this. Get it in there. Now I can't verify for sure if this is her son. Now it seems to line up that she has a son of the exact same name that moved from Iqaluit to Winnipeg. The Winnipeg police picked up this guy with the exact same name. At the bottom of this report it says Inlet was released from custody and the next court appearance is scheduled for January 13, 2025, so over a year ago. And looking into these cases, they roughly take about 18 to 24 months to be resolved. I'm just speculating here, but maybe the judges would go easier on Lori's son if she was more helpful to the government. Could this be one of the reasons why she crossed the Liberals? Is there something in it for her? Try and get this front little dome piece buttoned in there too. It needs a stripe. In a country of woke judges with ridiculous rulings, whether it's First Nation land title stuff, you got asylum seekers who end Canadians' lives and then get off easy just so they won't be deported. Is this really so far-fetched? Just some speculative ideas to throw out there. So to sum up, if Robin Idlet, who I presume is Lori's son, who is currently charged but not convicted, if he gets convicted and his sentence falls in line with what you would typically expect from those charges, then it seems this has nothing to do with the floor crossing. But if his sentence is reduced or reduced a lot, no real good reason, then I think it is. All right, maybe that's got her. Why this would happen? Did this have something to do with the floor crossing? This is how we hold our government to account. Pay attention to what comes down the pipe here and who's benefiting from what. Jumping over to CTV, we got Tom Mulcair giving his take on this whole situation. Your reaction to all of this and what we just heard from Lori, pretty short statement. It's nice and flush. She decided to cross the floor. Your thoughts? I'm able to come back and fill that when I'm doing the outer work. Inside so far, looking pretty tight. I like that. Liking it. This is what I mean. You're gonna hide all that. It gets all buttoned up. Or get into the back half just for fun. Let's do a little test fit. What do you think? Test fit time. Oh, moment of truth. You guys gonna sync up? What we got going on? Alright, looks like the nose is going to come together on the top. Get this out. I don't know if we're binding out somewhere. Looks like that top doesn't want to sink together the way we want it. There's any intention of filling that kind of a gap up. Oh, there it is. It'll close. Take some extra tape authority on top of there, but it's going to button. I'm not going to have any problem down the tail, of course. It's all pretty good. We didn't pack a whole bunch of material in the middle. The bottom's going to turn out. Looks like the bottom's going to be good. Already test fit this a few times. Getting the pins lined up might be a problem. But look at this nose piece right here we just put in there. Oh yeah, that's going to come together. That's going to come together. All right. Excellent. I did a little bit of build out on the back there. Of course, not going to fit the machine guns until later after we got her buttoned up. But after the masking, you see the little post sticking up there, so we'll be able to get the machine guns in, no problemo. All right, carry on. This deck looks like it's going to be a little difficult because it can't really make up its mind where it wants to sit on the back here. But it looks pretty good. I might just try and sneak in a tab while it's sitting there. Just like that. Bumpity. All right, here we go. A little tack on it there and give it a couple of seconds. Sink in. See if I can get something on the bottom there. I don't want it to move. Oh, we got it. And it's good. Nice. Oh, yeah. All right. I don't even want to touch it. Oh, my God, I touched it. I want to get a bite on that little seam right there, too. That's where the turd kind of comes down through, so it's going to take a lot of abuse. I don't want that coming off. Get a spot of glue in there. Oh, look at that seal up. Oh, yeah. That's what you want. Excellent. All right. Feeling tight. Feeling tight. Feeling tight. Looking good. All those walls are sealed right up in there. And you know what? I think I might have screwed up. I didn't put that window in there. That's going to make things difficult. I'm going to sneak it in there. Oops. Oops. Well, I better get on that one. Come on. On the glass sheet. I know which one that is. They're trying to make a video. Getting all excited. Not paying attention. Alright, what are we looking at here? It is going to be one of those guys. There. Alright.
This is not democracy. The fact that some Canadians
Oh, no.
think it's
Here we go.
okay and
Boom,
people
boom. Right there.
is not okay. Yeah, there should be an election right away. If the party wants his majority, then he should call an election. And democracy is just fleshing out the decision. Are you ready?
All right. Let's get one. Let's double check here. Where are you?
Frank Dorland watched quietly from the corner of the lab at Hewlett Packard's research department. HB scientists had tested thousands of crystals.
I'm sure it's going to be 62, but
Modern world, but they'd never seen anything like this. This was the famous Mitchell Hedges crystal skull. It was over 10,000 years old, yet the quartz was as clear as glass. They lowered the skull into a bath of benzyl alcohol and turned on the polarized light to examine its structure. The test results didn't make sense. The skull defied everything the scientists knew about physics, geology, engineering, and optics. The level of technology required to create the crystal skull didn't exist thousands of years ago, and it doesn't exist now. At least, not on Earth.
huh? It's not for sure. I just saw it a second ago. No, it's way back there. Oh, there it is. Okay, 62. I'll let everybody hang in there for a second. All right, first of the glass going in. All right.
With Opera's tab traces, you can keep track of recently visited tabs. The darker the underscore, the more recent the tab. Or use tab islands. Group your tabs by context, shopping, research, or planning your next UFO conference. Collapse what you don't need and focus on what matters. Yeah, this is great. What if I'm right?
Okay.
It's streaming an alien documentary. I take it dance in between it like some animal. Opera's split screen lets you view two tabs side by side in the same browser window. Compare documents, stream while chatting, or multitask without jumping windows.
There it is.
Opera's floating music player lets you play or skip songs without
See what the odds are of me getting this thing in there.
even outside the browser. You can even customize your
All right.
browser with
I'm going to try it.
use presets like Aurora and Sonar, or create your own unique look. If you're really looking to streamline your workflow, the integrated AI tool Aria enhances your browsing with a command line. Control+/ or Command+/ to ask questions, generate images, or analyze uploads. No extra tabs needed.
So close.
Link in the description to download and upgrade your browsing experience today. Now I can't wait to play around with this Aria AI.
There we go.
Images in 30 just this person's layer. Oh, I would never do that. Which layer are we talking about? The space buns or indoor poncho? Or Tatooine bikini?
Look at that.
Hot, sticky, sweetie.
Nailed it.
For over 20 years, the CIA ran Project Stargate, a program focused on.
There we go. There it is.
The Stargate files were declassified. The
All
target's
right.
interest towards
I don't have any of the white PLA yet, but so far, little dabs, right spot, and don't seem to have the fog problem. I haven't run into it quite yet. I have had the problem of them popping out and masking though, so push this guy down a little bit, make sure it's good and seated. inside here. It looks okay. All right. Yay, first glass. In. I guess I should have done that a while ago. There, that's better. All right. I guess I should go dig out that other back piece of glass here now that while we're at it. We're doing the glass, right? It says it's number 15. It's one of these over here. We got you.
We did a couple of episodes about this where you can read and hear in Joe's own words exactly what he saw on Mars.
Apparently, it is only on the one side.
On the surface of Mars were towers made of pure crystal that could store and transmit information.
Interesting.
These were not just buildings, they were giant computers. The Martian civilization was technologically advanced, but their atmosphere was being stripped away and they couldn't stop it. Martians knew they were facing extinction because they
I have to go back and look up why that position only gets one window.
Each skull contained a complete history of a different world where intelligent life existed. 12 skulls represent those 12 planets. The 13th skull connected them all. One skull to rule them all. One skull to fight with. So the 13th. One skull to bring them all. And in the darkness, fight them. You done? Sorry, but I was kind of lamb.
That's one second.
Anyway, the 13th skull contained the combined knowledge of every civilization in our
That's
galaxy.
it.
They gave the skulls containing this
Oh, felt like it. Oh, yeah, it's squeezed in there. Good. Is it right way? Look good? Look okay? It's upside down? Doesn't look like it's seized in there right. I'll try and flip it around.
This knowledge could destroy worlds. For thousands of years, the crystal skulls were safely kept in Atlantis. But then Atlantis faced its own extinction event, a great flood. Before the continent sank beneath the waves, Atlantean
Where are you
priests
going,
transported
sucker?
the skulls to different locations around the world. They entrusted the most
Oh,
powerful
yikes.
skull,
What's going on?
the 13th skull, to the mind. According to my legend, this skull was
Oh,
different.
looks a little bit better.
It could communicate telepathically and respond to any question. The skull knew mankind's true
Seems a lot of food can stay there.
It knew the truth behind every mystery, including the pyramids, Stonehenge, and even Atlantis. All you had to do was ask.
That's not
The
it.
legend says that when all 13 skulls are brought together,
It seems to click in this way the best.
will be unleashed, and the fate of the entire human race will be revealed. But the skulls won't be found until mankind is born. So for 12,000 years, the skulls remained hidden, waiting for the day the human race could be trusted with such great power. Then in January 1924, that day arrived.
There. Clear. Yeah, click. Bang. That's it. It sunk right in there. That's what we want. All right. You give it a little
Ancient secrets, and it was the
dab here, too. Make sure she stays there. Right back on the edges.
coral snakes hid in decayed leaves. You had to watch your step. Their venom could kill you within hours. You also had to watch the trees. Jaguars attacked from above. Their
There we
jaws
go.
would crush a human skull. Few explorers made it this far into new territory. Frederick Mitchell Hedges
All right.
wasn't an explorer. He was an adventurer. Mitchell Hedges believed great discoveries weren't made in the lab. They were made in the field, in the dirt. He
All
titled
right.
his autobiography,
Load out the other next little bulkhead.
Fear of the Jungle.
That's bulkhead right here. I'm going to freaking slip that guy in there.
Spiders, scorpions, and fire ants covered the vines. Parasites were in the water. Flesh-eating fireflies were in the blood. None of this frightened F.A. Mitchell Hedges. He was a spy and a soldier. He was captured by and escaped dangerous tribes.
Booyah.
He fought deadly animals with his bare hands. He explored ancient ruins and discovered buried treasure. The stories of his adventures made him a bit of a celebrity back in England.
Back for the main vid.
Well, he kind of was. Much of the story from the fourth Indiana Jones movie, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, was based on this legend of the 13th skull.
That's a test fit.
Excuse me, there was no fourth Indiana Jones movie.
2008 with Kate Blanchett and Shia LaBeouf.
The
All right.
Survivors of Atlantis culture. The survivors of Atlantis. Local workers and British tourists now please quote Mitchell Hedges' stories about star people. These beings appeared suddenly, shared knowledge with the Maya, and then vanished. Some descendants of the Maya believe those beings were from Atlantis. Mitchell Hedges believed it too. Now local guides were leading him through the jungle to find a lost city that could finally prove his theory.
All right. That almost concludes this build out of the interior of the B-17. Minus the machine guns there. And the turret, which I might do something fancy with. We'll get to that. All right. Plan that whole little vid out there. But there is the interior install. A couple of windows. It's going to be a little while before we close her up. But like I said, I'm not going to do the weathering on the inside just for the fact that I want to be able to see in there. Weathering just darken it up a little bit. Just trying to try it out. Not like I'm being lazy, but I did a lot of work inside there. So I want to see if I can actually, how much of a difference it's going to make being able to peek in and see in the interior. We don't darken it up so much. Like I said, maybe in a future build, I'm going to toy with the idea of putting lights in there. All right, there we go. Looks pretty cool.
And you can't help but wonder, where did the stones fall from? Mitchell Hedges documented